And now to Baltimore City, the police department, from he's done a magnificent job to he's a bag of garbage.
Yeah, a report compiled by the Baltimore City Council on Commissioner-designate Joel Fitzgerald is a mixed bag. But the more than 200-page report released over the holiday weekend is causing a lot of reaction. WMAR 2 News' Brian Kubler is here now with more on this story.
Skyler, from a no comment to a loud Twitter thread, the mayor and city council are reading over that and reacting to that report. It was put out by Council President Jack Young's office, the work product of his fact-finding trip to Fort Worth last month. It leaves much to talk about as Joel Fitzgerald prepares for his confirmation hearings. It's a mixed bag. You'll find the Fort Worth community lauding Joel Fitzgerald for his community policing philosophy, training program for officers, and how people found him approachable. But others called him inept in a crisis, thin-skinned, and fiscally incompetent.
You're going to hear both negatives and positive, and I think for me, as I said in the onset, I'm a professor and I'm grading Dr. Fitzgerald and whether he has the qualifications, the grade qualifications to be the police commissioner of Baltimore City.
And Councilman Brandon Scott says his grade isn't in just yet. He was part of the Baltimore delegation that traveled to Fort Worth. He heard the positive and the negative and is weighing it all, as are other council members. Councilman Ryan Dorsey declined an on-camera interview today, but released a Twitter thread last night highly critical of the mayor's pick. He calls Joel Fitzgerald a, quote, corner-clearing, broken-window devotee, and that in his meeting with the commissioner-designate, Fitzgerald wouldn't define what success looks like in Baltimore. Dorsey also quoted another colleague who met with Fitzgerald, saying he too was shocked by just how incredibly bad he actually was.
Madam Mayor.
Mayor Catherine Pugh, who's planning public events with Fitzgerald this weekend prior to his confirmation hearings, didn't have much to say today about the council's report.
The report that came out over the weekend.
But others have done their due diligence on Joel Fitzgerald and are considering the report as one part of the bigger picture, due to come into sharper focus in the coming weeks.
We have not heard from the most important voices in this yet, and that's the citizens of Baltimore. And when we hear from them, then council members, in my opinion, can make up decisions, and I can only speak for myself.
Now, Fitzgerald faces 2 hearings. This Saturday will be for the public, followed by Monday evening for city council members. The Baltimore City Council has until the 28th of this month to confirm the mayor's pick to lead the BPD.